day. Boy. Sup? Suppity sup. Oh my god, 2 days in a row riding. He's back. 16 kilometers an hour at a time. Man, taxi cab. Man, it is really cold out tonight. I made a mistake by not wearing gloves, actually. Might be able to use my shirt. Yeah, it's like several degrees colder tonight than it was last night. Last night felt like a beautiful spring night. Tonight feels like winter's approach. A bitter wind. And the winds are fast too. It's 30-kilometer wind tonight. Oh. The end of my last video cut off, and I didn't bother encoding it into another part. But as I was saying at the end of my video yesterday, I'm looking in to, if I do go the route to decide to build my own road bike, that I may actually consider that L2 group set, the R9 L2 Chinese group set. Feels like a way I could get like really good performance, and it would bring my budget closer in line where I could still have like everything else be really nice components on the bike. Can't stand that with dog owners. Like, you know what side of the trail to be on. Why isn't the dog on the side of the trail where there's grass? Whatever. Just forces me to slow down because I don't know how the dog's gonna react, you know? Like, even if your dog is like a perfect angel, I don't know that, and you're like forcing me to drastically slow down. And it's not that I even mind going slower so much, it's just, it's a scenario that doesn't need to play, you know? And you're putting me, you, and your dog in it. Yeah, that L2 group set though, like I said, it just seems like a way for me to get some really nice components on the bike and just have the bike able to function, you know? not like I need race level shifting anyway. I just need a big gear that's gonna let me go, go, go. Oh. Man, lots of traffic. Come on, guys. I'm losing my chances to go. Like, I had no chance to go safely. There's one. Go down Bluer tonight. Whew. That's really strong winds heading east here. Riding into that wester wind. Whew. My preference of the routes that I ride, this is my lesser preferred route to ride, to be honest with you. I feel like the bike lane is more annoying to ride in going this way than the other way. So many people looking down at their cell phone near where the sidewalk ends. It's another reason why I don't like riding this route. When I ride down Dundas with the parking on the side, people don't meander near the parked cars nearly as much. It like establishes a barrier. I just feel it's safer than the bike lane even. That's like a current subject that the Toronto cycling community is losing their minds about. Apparently Doug Ford wants to get rid of these bike lanes because they make congestion in traffic. And I don't necessarily think that's true at all. I think it's a fabrication to create more construction job and give people the illusion that a politician achieved something. However, at the same time, I don't appreciate riding in the bike lanes all that much myself. I feel very confined a lot too. You know, and there's like a lot of people that would hate me for even saying that. As someone who rides a couple notches of speed up from your average, a lot of this stuff that goes on in the bike lane is actually really annoying for me. Before the bike lanes were established, I was riding for years. Riding for years without them. If anything, for me, the bike lanes give me more competition of things to compete with. You know, not only do I have to compete with the cars, now I have to compete with the pedestrians doing really, really stupid shit. Man, they're giving me every light tonight. Yeah, presidential politician season is in though. Prepare for the clown show. Warm up my hand a little bit. Whew. Man, is it ever windy? Do you have any regard for the lights, Rusty? Why, of course. Oh. Oct-23 for Freemasonry. If you know, you know. If you don't, well, you're missing nothing and a lot. All at the same time. So many people on e-bikes. Yes, nothing makes me happier than you blocking me at 10 kilometers an hour, and then after you cost me all my speed, you ramp up to an actual acceptable speed. I'm sorry. As someone who owns an e-bike myself, I want legislation against e-bikes in the city. I'm so sick of it. Certain behaviors like the shoaling at red lights is just, I'm so tired of it. I want to see shoaling tickets given out. The complete disregard for those who are ahead of you when it's a standstill stop, you know? Like, if you were already going fast and you pass me, I don't care. It's when you do that shoaling bullshit to cheat in front of me only to hold me up and slow me down. Like, I would care so much less if I was on an e-bike of my own, but it's like I'm using my legs here, man, you know? Many of them have no concept of it. It's like the terrible part of Indian culture too that makes it its way here is the driving of their culture, and like just they lack so much courtesy in situations where it costs nothing to give it. I could care less if you're breaking the law, but if you're stealing my right of way, that's like different. Way different. I like care about everyone's right of way. Rusty, you run red lights so much. Yeah, if I didn't, my ride would be 15 minutes longer, and I wouldn't get any proper exercise and push myself. If I didn't, all of my stamina would be back, and I'd be gaining nothing. I'll just ride longer. Not really a fan. Not really a Grand Fondo kind of guy. Maybe I will be when I have a bike that suits it better. No, shoaling, I never do that to other riders. For me, like, that's like one of the biggest slights, a direct slight done intentionally to another rider, to tell them you think they're like shit, basically. And all the people who do shoal, I know like probably half of them don't even realize how much of a dickhead they're being. It's like, though, man, show me on the wrong day. Basically, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not even threatening violence. I'm like, you're gonna do one rude thing to me, I'll do like turbo rudeness to you, and I'll even do it on camera. I don't even care. But I wouldn't just do it just to do it, you know? It's a very personal thing that if you turn the cranks often enough with your own legs instead of an electric motor, you would develop the empathy for others not to do it. I'm gonna get this red light. That sucks. Well, yeah, you know, I know there's a sidewalk, but fuck that. basically put me on the fucking bicycle police force. I'll ticket every single person I see show someone else. You know how much money I'd make off of e-bike drivers? Probably a lot really quickly. And then less because they cut that shit the fuck out. That'd be such a funny thing to build a career on. Putting people on blast just all day long for rudeness, like intentional rudeness, while bicycling. It's just like so common. I notice a lot of women actually show too on normal bikes. It's like they don't know any better at all. E-bikers though, like 100-fold, do it more than anyone. Not steal this buses right away. Don't enter the bike lane here because it makes this turn way harder to do if you're in the bike lane. Whew. Feels really nice to be riding. Thanks for anyone who's still here in the video. Appreciate you guys. Coming up on 400 subs, so I'd like to at least try and stay loyal to the riding. Hit that. And as I said in my video yesterday, this is a part of the ride where I'm going to try and start taking it a little easier toward the end. So, you know, for a while there I was so obsessed with making my best times like very frequently. And being obsessed with that, it's just negatively impacting me. You know, you like hurt yourself a little too much one day and then the next day you don't ride. Then the next day you don't ride. Then you get a little depressed because you haven't rode. And it's like, I haven't ridden this long, oh God. You know, there's a chain. Negative feedback loop. So I'm gonna give up the best times for a little while. It's so, you know what? Strava does it to you mentally so bad, because you see your ride, and I do the same ride. It's the name of the freaking series, and you see you see everything in white, and you stop seeing any trophies or any best times, not even a third place, you know, because you've done the ride so many times. And then you can just feel like, oh God, I feel like nothing. I'm not winning. And it's a bad trap to get into, because then, like me, you keep trying your hardest to surpass yourself, and it's just no good. You just end up hurting yourself. So I'm trying to be more mindful of that. It's not about the short sprint, it's about the long walk. And I do what I can to stay on that path. For as long as I can. For anyone who ever invested their love into me, you know. I had a lot of people that did in my life, and the only way I could ever repay their love back was with love of my own, and to extend the duration of that love as long as I can. And that's basically my ultimate goal for my life's journey. Is doesn't matter when I die, but it's still my goal to extend my life in a natural way as long as I can. It's a fine line too, because I don't want to hold myself back from enjoying things either, just to extend my life. It's a balance. Like, if I can't go all out and break myself on my bike when I feel like it, I don't know if you could really say I'm alive anymore, you know? It means that much to me. Do it. You can do it. Good job. Nice to be riding again.